going to make some chocolate chip cookies for your new KitchenAid mixer. Okay, so I'm going to be using Joanna Gaines' recipe because I love it. And it's super simple and you're going to love it too. Alright, so first things first, we're going to get all of our ingredients. So we're going to need 2.5 cups of flour. Make sure that you have your cups, measuring cups, and your measuring spoons. We have our baking soda. You will use 1 heaping teaspoon of baking soda. And our sea salt, which I still need to get. I'm going to use this regular salt right here. So we're going to use 1/2 teaspoon of the sea salt, 8 tablespoons of room temperature butter. Let's see, we're going to use 2 cups of this light brown sugar, 2 large eggs, and also we are going to use some vanilla extract, which I will get, and chocolate chips. Now, for the chocolate chips, I like to use 2 to 3 different kinds. Right now I only have 2 on hand, but I also love cutting up like a chocolate bar. Maybe like 3 different types and chopping those up and mixing those together as well. So that's really yummy. Come on. Okay, and vanilla extract. So first things first, we are going to preheat our oven to 350. Sorry, I think Micah bumped the camera. So, hopefully you can see me. So, okay, so the first thing I like to do is mix up all of the wet ingredients inside the stand mixer. So we're gonna take our eggs, we're gonna take our sugar, our brown sugar, our vanilla extract, and let's see if she adds her sugar to it. And also the sugar, so sugar, eggs, vanilla extract, and butter. And I like to do all of those together at first. So we're gonna go over to here. I'm gonna actually just bring over my mixing bowl. Alright, so here's our mixing bowl. So you're gonna take yours. I put the eggs in first, so we'll crack 2 eggs in here. And rinse our hands. And vanilla extract. So she happens to use, it looks like 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla extract. I like to eyeball it because I like extra vanilla, so I just do like splashes in there. But you do what you're comfortable with. Go ahead and add your butter. The entire stick. And sugar. So we are going to use 2 cups of light brown sugar. Some recipes use white and brown. She just uses brown. And I like it that way. So 2 cups of pack. So you're going to like pack it in there. Have a cup. 1. And 2. And then you will take it over to the stand mixer. And so I will move this over here so you can see. You might have to take it out of this thing, we'll see. Okay, that might work. Maybe. Alright, so we have everything in our bowl, as you can see. And we're gonna put our bowl over here. Drop it down. Now yours will be a little bit different, but most of it's still exactly the same. The only thing that's different is your mixer is the bowl's gonna attach a little bit differently. Okay, and I will get my paddle. So this is the one that you're gonna wanna use, your paddle. So you're gonna stick it on there, move it up. It should go right up. mine's being a little bit difficult, probably just because I'm showing you. When I bought this one, this isn't the one it originally came with. John got it for me, and he shaved it down some so it should be able to slide on, but right now it is not cooperating.
What's happening?
Nothing. My paddle's just being lame right now. Okay, well, it didn't go all the way up, but it looks like it's stuck here, so hopefully it won't fly off. I'll fight with it later. Alright, so I'm gonna take this out of here so I can show you. Alright, so we have that in there. Like I said, the paddle's not fitting exactly the way that it's supposed to, but it should work for this video's purposes. Alright, so I'm gonna lift it up, and let's see. Then you're gonna turn it on, and I like to turn it on to about like around like in between two, so that it can get like a really good mix in. And we're gonna do that until it's like super soft and fluffy and creamy. So leave that right there. I would say it's gonna probably take like 2 minutes. And then we'll go ahead and get the other ingredients ready. Now, so like a lot of things say to like mix up your flour, baking soda, and salt, and then you like mix them all together in a separate bowl. I, however, do not like to use the extra dishes, but feel free to do that if you want to. I just add them all directly in the bowl. So I'm gonna grab my flour, got my measuring cups, my salt, mixing spoons, and my baking soda, and I am going to go take it over here. And as you can see, it doesn't have too much longer left. It's all mixed together really thoroughly. I'm gonna speed it up just for a little bit, just to make sure like it gets really light and fluffy. When you start to see it kind of like stretch and get like light in color, then it's definitely getting ready. And right now it looks like it's about like right on the 4. And that looks pretty perfect. So I like to stop it, but as I said, you can go ahead and mix the other ingredients, the dry ones, together in a bowl if you want to. I'm just gonna plop them in because I don't feel like it makes that much difference. And I'm gonna save the dishes so they don't get as dirty. So we go back over here. All right, and then so we're going to do the 2.5 cups of flour. So go ahead and get your flour. And put 1 cup in. And another cup in. And a 1/2 cup. And put that in. All right, then we're going to do our salt, which is going to be a 1/2 teaspoon. So get my measuring spoons. Sorry, I know this is like shaking up everywhere. So I'm gonna pour that in. All right, got my 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Gonna put it right on top of the flour. And then last but not least, I'm gonna do the baking soda. And gonna do 1 heaping teaspoon of that. And then so for me, heaping just means that I'm going to dip it, but I'm not going to level it off. So just gonna stick it in there. Teaspoon. Got teaspoon right here. Dip it and see how it's kind of like above. I'm not gonna go ahead and level it off with my finger. Just gonna dump it over the flour. And then we're going to start it again. So we'll raise my bowl and give that all a good mix. Now you don't want to mix it like beat it, overbeat it, just enough until everything comes together with like nothing really like left over. And so while that's doing that, we're gonna go get our chocolate chips. And as you can see, it's coming together. And I do not measure my chocolate chips. I just dump them in there, girl. So I'm gonna dump some of those in there and open these ones and dump them in. And then lastly, I like to give it just a really quick spin, like less than like 10 seconds, like almost only like 4 seconds. And I just take it all the way up to the 8 and then put it right back. So don't do that too long, otherwise you would end up with something super tough and it would not be great at all. And there you have it. There is our cookie dough. It's nice and all put together. Got our chocolate chips in there. I'll probably even add a little bit more. Yeah, it looks great and I'm excited.